morning everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Vlogmas, and today we are off to Cribbs Causeway for the day, or at least the morning. I'm hoping I'm not going to be all day. I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not going to lie. I have got a cold or flu or something. I'm presuming it's a cold because I can actually lift my head. Thanks mum. Just in time for Christmas, which is obviously not fun, but never mind. I'm going to enjoy the day anyway. And Nellie's coming with us, obviously. Ash is still at work, so yeah, it should be a really nice day. We're first of all stopping off at the toy shop because there's something I wanted to pick up, which I will show you later, if they've got it, that is, anyway. And then we're going to have a look around the mall and obviously the other bits as well. Nellie will probably like the Christmas lights and just having a little wander around. I don't really buy much from Cribbs because it's not my kind of shops anymore. I used to spend a lot up there when they had Jessop's, but yeah, I'm not 100% what shops are there, although we probably will have McDonald's for lunch or something of that nature, cheap and cheerful. So come along for one last little Christmas day out before the actual big day.
Look how I think this, because it doesn't go down to the end of my finger.
Do you want to see the pretty lights, Nellie? Aren't you a lucky girl? Did you get duped in the toy shop?
I got duped in the toy shop.
Nanny got duped in the toy.
£1.50 on the shelf edge, and then it's started.
She'll be back in a minute. Why don't you try eating it? It is now the next day. I really didn't film much at all yesterday. Firstly, it was super busy, and secondly, you would have seen a couple of nice clips of Nellie walking really nicely, and then as soon as it got busy, she was just like, cuddle me, I don't like this. She wouldn't go in her pram, she had to be held by me, which meant that I then couldn't film anything. Not that I probably would have filmed much anyway, because like I say, it was busy, there was loads of kids everywhere. There's just loads of people everywhere. We popped into quite a few shops because they have had a real change up there. So there was things like the card factory. What else was there? There was so many different things that were like more my kind of shops, which made me laugh when I was editing back the first bit of this video, where I was like, there's not very many shops there that I'd go in. Now there is. We also went into Claire's, which was a huge mistake because Nellie wanted everything that she couldn't have, like all the hairbands in like pretty Gabby's doll's house, like cases and things like that. So we had to distract her so we could put those back because I was not paying. I think one of the things she picked up was £16, and it was just like a plastic carry case thing with beads on that had like the elastics, literal elastics in. I was like, I'm not paying that at all, sale or no sale. So yeah, we just had like a few moments like that. Some little kid knocked mum on the head with quite a hard ball. He was playing with it in there by the door whilst his sister was getting her ears pierced, and yeah, hit mum on the head, so that was quite funny. But sadly I did not get that on camera, which is a shame. But yeah, so we had like a really nice time. I managed to get the thing from the toy shop that I wanted. Nellie duped mum into getting something from the other toy shop because the entertainer is now within the mall as well. So yeah, she ended up with, I don't even know what it's called. Let me see if I can find it and show you. It is called a sensory light up and pop aoxyl, I don't know, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Where's the ball? Let's see if I can, there you go. It does all things like this, and the ball's inside so it rolls up and down, and it's got like poppets and you can stick it to things and a load of crap basically. But she liked it, so it kept her entertained for a little while. Another thing that kept her entertained, was it yesterday or the night before? I think it was the night before. Was I got a felt like Christmas tree, I think last year, from, I want to say it was someone like Team or Sheen. I think I got it when I got Nellie's birthday decorations last year. so that I could put it back for this year. I know they do them in like Hobbycraft and supermarkets and things like that, but this one was literally like £2, and I'll insert the video now because she was super, super adorable playing with it. I'm waiting for her to pull it and just fall backwards. Ooh, is that a candy cane? Wow. Oh, what is that? That's a sweetie.
It's lollipop.
That the bit on both bits on, so that's not going to stick to her, so you just be careful.
Oh dear. I was surprised there weren't no mistletoe on it.
Yeah. To be fair, that was from Shein. So yeah, she really loved that, and we did that again last night, although I didn't film it. By the time we got home, we popped to Iceland and popped Pets at Home so Nelly could see the fish. She was disappointed there was no bunnies, but she did see the fish, and then she kind of looked at Mum expectantly as if to be like, Nanny, fish, I want fish, because obviously she'd had the toy earlier in the day. And we were like, no fish. But yeah, by the time we did that, I also weighed Nelly in Pets at Home. I think I've mentioned this before, but she's too big for the scales that you get like at the local library weigh-in things, and our scales aren't the best, so I take her to Pets at Home and weigh her that way. Obviously I've got to take into account she's got little lightweight clothes on and her shoes are a little bit heavier, but it gives me a rough idea of what weight she is. So top tip, if you need to weigh your toddlers, go to the pet shop. But yeah, by the time I got back I was exhausted. Obviously I was full of cold. I did stock up on medicine. Literally the only thing at Cribbs I bought for myself was Beecham's All-in-One and Lemsip's Cold and Flu. So that shows what my morning was like. And Nelly literally got that light up thing and something which I'll show you upstairs in a minute, which was something that she really, really wanted when we went to the toy shop last time. So we managed to pick it up and she can have it for Christmas, which I think will keep her entertained for a while. So I thought I would carry this vlog on a little bit for today. It won't be the whole day, but I just thought you could come along with us for a little bit more. It is currently 10 to 8. I need to get Nelly up in a minute. I'm just making myself a cup of tea, warming up her milk, and then we just need to get ready for the day. Ellie is coming over today to see Nelly and to give presents and things, and then later on we're going to the pub for some pub grub, which can't wait for. So yeah, I don't know how much I will film. I'm trying to edit as I go so that it's ready to go up, but yeah, we shall see how it all pans out. I can't believe it is Christmas Eve. Like, where has that time gone? It's so just, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. So I'm hoping that we have a good few days. My plan is to obviously continue this vlog today. Tomorrow I'm vlogging from start till upload, like on the actual day, which I don't do very often, but it's Christmas Eve, so I need to do it. I don't even have any major plans. I just want to make Christmas Eve memories is kind of what I've written in the planner. So yeah, that is that, and then that'll be the end of Vlogmas, which I can't believe I've uploaded. There's a couple of days where I've been like 5-10 minutes late. One day I think I was like half an hour late because the video just would not upload, and I cancelled it and redid it. So other than that, I'm so proud of how far I've managed to do it. Some videos are probably the most boring videos you've ever watched if you carried on watching them. I've got memories to look back on, and that is the main thing. I will then be doing a vlog from Christmas. It will show like little bits of Christmas and go running right up through until New Year, potentially somewhere around that line. I just thought I'd film like the week, and then yeah, we will be at the start of a new year. I don't even know what my first video is going to be. It might be a goals video. I don't know, I haven't thought that far in advance. I also want to do a second-hand haul. But I have decided that I'm going to keep the one upload a week, and it's going to be on a Monday. So at the start of each week there will be a new video for you to watch. I just think the 2 videos a week were great whilst I could do it, but life is just getting so much more busier, stressful and things like that. So I've mentioned before I'm going to make some changes, and I'm hoping to do more like family day out type vlogs and film some of the places that we get to go to, more so than focusing on boring mum life and Nelly. I'm still going to do mum life content, and I might do like a day in the life or even a weekly vlog if we've got like a good week coming up. But I think the 1 video a week will be less pressure. So that is what I am going to be doing going forward. It was kind of like a little test in November, whether I felt like it worked or if I missed it too much. There may be the ad hoc little video thrown in as well. Who knows? You know I like to change it up and things occasionally. But yeah, so that is my plan going forward. It'll be 1 video a week on a Monday. I need to remember to change all my info everywhere because right now it says 2 videos a week. But yeah, if we stick it to 1 video, and then if I feel like I want to upload, then I will do a sneaky bonus video on the Friday as well. So really excited about that. I am going to try and do some more shorts because I can use them on both TikTok and on here. So you may see me pop up in the shorts feed a little bit more, because I was really getting into that, because I literally have just got to film like 20 seconds of a day and it makes a full video. So you may see little bits and bobs about that. Of course, I've still got my blog going. That is 1 post a week on a Tuesday. I still do all my aviation content as well. I slacked towards the end of this year, so I need to get back into that as well. But yeah, so I feel like this might be a little bit more of a balance. And the exciting thing is I get a Nelly free morning once a week. So I can actually work on things and not feel rushed. Like hopefully I can keep on top of the house, and I can edit my 1 video a week because I'm not going to be spending hours trying to edit a video. So I just hope that now it'll be a bit of a better work home life balance. Yeah, maybe I'll be less stressed, maybe I can focus on other things, maybe we can do some fun things, who knows. So if you've got any video suggestions, leave them in the comments below, because I'm always on the lookout for ideas. Like I said, I'm going to try and do a goals video. I'm thinking I might document trying to lose weight a bit as well. I know I said I was going to do that last year and then I didn't lose any weight, so I didn't document it. Spoiler alert there. I'm still going to do like cleaning, home life vlogs and things as well. I want to do my second-hand haul at some point. But if there's anything else that you would like to see on this channel, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. But right now I'm going to finish making my cup of tea and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. I don't know if I'll get to speak to the camera again. I don't know what state I'll be in later after being in the pub. And I may have to try and upload it at the pub, which could be interesting because the signal is awful there. But yeah, so you might just see lots of little clips for a little while, who knows. And the good thing is about today, Mum is taking Nelly food shop, so I don't even have to do the food shop. How good is that? I'm so lucky. Hi. Happy Christmas Eve. Monkey feet. Dum dum. Now it's not the best angle, I know, because you're just propped up on the window frame, and right now everyone can hear me because I've got the windows open to let in some fresh air and try and get rid of these germs. But this is what I picked up. Obviously I can't say exactly what it is, but you can tell straight away. And yeah, she was obsessed with this. This opens, this bit spins, it like makes noises and all sorts of things. Why won't that shut now? There we go. Yeah, like the drawer pulls out, like you can spin it round. Yeah, it does all sorts of weird and wonderful things. It says electronic control panel includes 4 modes: fill, wash, eco, wash, spin. Transparent door lets kids watch the action. Drying function, rotating beads simulates drying. Lights and sounds enhances the experiences. Timer resets when it finishes. Realistic design with sound effects simulates real washing. Press buttons to mimic water filling and cycles. This was £12.99, which I don't think is too bad. Everywhere online was selling it for like £30, and I thought, oh, I'll just get like a second-hand one, which was why I didn't get it last time. And someone was selling it for £10.99, but by the time you had your protection fees and postage, it cost more than what it did brand new. So I was just like, I'll just buy it brand new, it's fine. So yeah, I've got that hidden in the other room, which needs to be wrapped at some point, but that was the other thing that I picked up yesterday. What should we get you to wear today? I think pretty ranger dress with some tights. I think might be the way to do it. Bunny's head, that's not very nice. Big cuddles. That's you. My little mop top. Say happy.
Happy.
Christmas. Eve.
We're done.
Say Eve.
With that book.
What's that button? Right, go on then, look at your books. The many of them. Apologies if you can hear Miss Rachel in the background, but I have the TV book, the Christmas one. This is from yesterday until the 2nd of January, and I've already had a look through it. I was going to do it on camera, and then I just ran out of time, so I had a look through it the other day when I got it, and there's some really good things for Christmas, but also I feel like TV is a bit shit this year. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't like the type of things that they're doing. I don't know. Like, I can read a few things off, but I'm really looking forward to Call the Midwife. I love Call the Midwife. I've loved it since the very first episode. I've read all the books. Also, I really love All Creatures Great and Small. If you can tell, I like a kind of period drama. I'm gonna try and watch, is it Shidites? It's the one that does Mrs. Brown's Boys. They've like got something different, so I thought I might just watch it and see. But again, I don't know if it's something I'd actually enjoy, but I thought I'll watch it and see, and then if I don't like it, then I'm not really losing out on anything. I will watch Mrs. Brown's Boys, but I do feel like, as much as I absolutely adored like the first, I'd say like 3 series, I feel like now it's a little bit too, like, it's run its course kind of thing. I feel like that's a bit, you know, it's had its heyday and it's not as funny now. It goes a bit stupid at times. The Masked Singer, really looking forward to that. I thought I might try and watch the Great British Sewing Bee, but I don't know if I'll get to watch it on Christmas Eve or whether I will watch it on catch up maybe. The Celebrity Apprentice, really looking forward to that. What else? Strictly, love a bit of Strictly. I didn't really watch much of this year's series, sadly, but yeah, I quite like a Christmas special. The Traitors, I mean, come on, who is not going to be watching The Traitors? I love it. We started watching the Royal Variety Performance last night. It was alright, to be fair, so I'm gonna keep watching it. We've only watched like the first, I think it was like 45 minutes, something like that, so I've got more of that to watch. Gladiators, Christmas Celebrity Special. What else have we got that I wanted to watch? Blankety Blank, I love Blankety Blank. Bullseye, love Bullseye. I thought I might kind of watch, that doesn't make sense. The Biggest Night of Musicals by the National Lottery. Michael McIntyre's Big Wheel, Christmas Wheel, whatever it's called. We, of course, will be watching The Scarecrow's Wedding. I know it word for word. I could have filmed the script myself, or filmed the voiceovers myself. I know it word for word. It's one of Nellie's favourite books. We've been watching like a lot of the other ones. She wasn't too keen on, I think it was the Gruffalo, until she started watching it a little bit more. And then she was fine, but the first time she watched it, she was like, oh no, I don't like that. Royal Carols Together at Christmas. I thought I might watch Pudsey and the Thread of Hope. I thought that would be quite nice for Nellie to watch, potentially. Again, I don't know if I'll get to watch it at the time because I think I'm going to be out of the house at that particular moment. Top of the Pops Review of the Year. I thought that might be interesting, especially if they actually show some of the acts, because I don't know who half of them or like what they look like. Obviously I hear them on the radio, but back in the day it used to be all about like the music videos on like the music video channels, and like they'd be in magazines and things like that, but I don't really buy magazines anymore and I don't know what half of them look like, so that'd be quite interesting, I think. Ronan Keating and Friends, I'm quite looking forward to that. I am partial to a bit of Ronan Keating. I do like his music. I am that age. Joe Wicks New Year's Day, I thought that might be a little bit of motivation. I don't really like Joe Wicks as a rule, but I feel like I need a bit of motivation and some tips, so I thought that would be quite good. Now, I don't like David Attenborough type programmes or anything like that. However, I do love Jane McDonald, so I'm going to be watching From Pole to Pole. That is on the 2nd of January. I'm intrigued to see what it's like, so I find her so, I don't know, I could just sit and watch and listen to her all the time, I think. I really want to see Torval and Dean, The Last Dance, because, yeah, how special is that to see that? Fletcher's Family Farm at Christmas. Now, I've never watched the Fletcher's Farm, but I think I kind of want to get into it because I feel like that's the type of programme that I'm probably going to enjoy. Whereas I haven't really watched TV for a long time because obviously at the flat we didn't have an aerial, so it was only on catch up, and I kind of got out of sync with whatever was on. Whereas I said to Ash, I quite like to get a TV book each week and just see what's on and actually watch some stuff that we're paying a TV licence for. So yeah, I'd quite like to get into Fletcher's Family Farm, so I'm going to start with the Christmas one and then I can watch the others. Also DIY SOS. I love a bit of Nick Knowles. I've met him and yeah, he's very friendly. What else? That's all streaming stuff, so that's no good for me. Obviously, I'm going to be watching EastEnders. I could have cried last night because obviously last night's episode had Pat Butcher at the end. And the thing that got me is she hasn't changed. Like when they put her into character, she was the Pat Butcher that she was when she left, you know, when she died. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much she was literally the character all over again. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I don't like the storyline. Well, it's not that I don't like the storyline. I love the storyline and I love that they're talking about Nigel's dementia story, but obviously it's a bit close to home and a lot of the things that have already happened so far, yeah, brought back a lot of memories. So, but I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to enjoy it. I kind of want the Zoe storyline to end as well. That would be amazing if it could. I'm so fed up with that storyline. I just want it to like burst that bubble, you know. It's gone on a little bit too long, I think, or it's a little bit too dramatic for my liking. That's the only soap that I actually watch. I have earmarked for today 7:30 Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, more so for Ash because he doesn't like the fact that football's never really shown on normal TV. On catch up, I'm hoping to watch Oppenheimer because we still haven't seen that. I did have to laugh that The Great Escaper was on Boxing Day because I spent a fortune buying the DVD literally like 3 months ago so I could watch it because I've been dying to watch it. There was two that I wanted to watch and that was one of them, and the other was My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 came out, I don't know if it was on normal TV now or if it was on Netflix. It might have been on Netflix. Watched that, enjoyed it, wouldn't buy the DVD. Like, I think it finished the series nicely, but it's not like the other two where you could rewatch and rewatch. I feel like it was that and done kind of thing. Really enjoyed The Great Escaper, but like I said, I think I spent like nearly a tenner on the DVD and now they've put it on TV, which, you know, is always the way. But I didn't buy Oppenheimer, although we were going to go to the cinema to see it and then just everything happened all at once and we never got there. Elvis, I'm going to watch Elvis. That's on the 27th of December. I've seen that about 2 or 3 times now. I'm a huge Elvis fan. I always have been. And that biopic is amazing. It encapsulates so much more than just the music. It encapsulates like, I think, you know, like a sign of the times and a lot of the racial hate and things that was happening in America. Like, I would go as far to say if you're learning about that era at school or whatever, it's a great piece of like learning with that, because yeah, you really get the thoughts and feelings of the time. Christmas Eve, Babe. I mean, I've watched it a million times, but it's Babe. Like, pigs are my favourite animals. Babe is one of my favourite films, especially the first one. I'm not a huge fan of the second one, but the first one, oh, especially when he does the dance. It gets me every time. Christmas Day, Babe, Pig in the City's on, but I'm not too fussed whether I watch that or not. I'd quite like to watch Notting Hill, but the issue is that Ash is home from work from this afternoon until the new year, and I've tried to watch Notting Hill because I've never seen it, and he was like, oh, you should watch it, it's amazing, you've got to watch it. So we put it on to watch, and all he did for the first 20 minutes was talk the whole way through it, explain things, say, oh, you need to listen to this bit, you need to watch this bit, oh, just bear this bit. And do you know what, I turned it off. I was like, I've had enough. Like, I'm not watching a film with you because you just talk through it. So I only watch films with him that he hasn't seen now, because yeah, it just, so as much as I want to watch Notting Hill, I might have to try and watch it on catch up at some point, which is fine because I think it's on one of the streaming sites as well. So yeah, I was just like, I'm not watching it. Sunday the 28th is Bohemian Rhapsody. Still haven't seen that. Really want to go and see that. I really want to sit down and watch that. Hidden Figures is a good film. That's on New Year's Eve. Although I probably won't watch it because that means sitting down around tea time, and that just doesn't happen. However, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is on, and I will sit and watch that, like, without a doubt. Also on is Rocket Man. I think that's on the 3rd. Hidden Figures and Rocket Man are on the 30th, I think. This TV guide isn't very clear. I haven't seen Rocket Man, but I would quite like to see that as well. Pretty Woman's on New Year's Eve, but what I'm probably going to earmark to watch is The Full Monty, because it's a full Monty, you know, like, it's such a good film. So I'll probably watch that, and then I think that finishes and Ronan Keating starts. So I feel like that's a good setup of an evening. New Year's Day is The Sound of Music, so I might try and get Ash to watch that because he hasn't watched it. He hasn't sat still long enough to watch it. I think he fell asleep about halfway through, but I know that he would enjoy, like, near the end. And then on the 2nd is Mary Poppins Returns, which I do really like, so I've earmarked that. Operation Mincemeat is on as well, which is a really good story. It's a true story. I went to the cinema to watch it, but I just think that it is a little bit slow. I'll read out what it says. It says, a handsome drama about the daring real-life plot to fool the Nazis by floating a corpse onto a Spanish beach with fake papers. Colin Firth heads the tense caper. It also has, is it Ian Fleming? The creator of James Bond. It touches on the start of his story before he wrote the books, or what inspired him to write the books. So again, it is interesting. I just find it a bit slow. They could have sped it up a little bit, I think. I also want to watch All Creatures Great and Small behind the scenes. I think that'd be quite interesting. That is kind of what I'm hoping to watch over the festive period. But I do think I might just get one of these each week, just add it to my shopping, just so I can see what's on, watch a bit of TV, because I never know what to watch. So the only things we really watch are EastEnders, The Apprentice when it's on, Traitors when it's on. I gave up on I'm a Celebrity, I gave up on Strictly. So yeah, like, we don't watch much for what we're paying, like, it's not worth it. So yeah, anyway, onwards with the rest of the day. Happy Christmas Eve. It has been a couple of days of stress. So yesterday the vlog did not go up because the car failed the MOT, and it failed it majorly, and yeah, it's all been a bit stressful. And so I literally had, from the car failing the MOT, we had to walk home because we couldn't drive it home. I then had an hour to get ready because I was meant to be meeting Ellie at the pub at 5 o'clock. So it was a little mad dash, but I did it. So unfortunately I didn't end up uploading the vlog. It was like half edited, but I just never would have had enough time to actually upload it and to finish editing and all stuff like that. So hence why it is a day later for that one. But yeah, we had a really nice night in the pub. I think I got home about half midnight, something like that. So not too bad. I did feel a little bit worse for wear this morning, but it was a good night and I really enjoyed myself, and I know Ellie enjoyed herself too. We put the world to rights, and yeah, it was just really lovely. I think it was what I needed after that day. So apologies that it is slightly late, but I hope you enjoyed this what feels like a random vlog anyway. And yeah, I'm currently filming the last day of Vlogmas because obviously it's Christmas Eve, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
You and me tonight, I'll spend all this Christmas with you.